So, okay, I'm a little too fast. One reason conflict is caused is because of a lack of information, or getting the wrong ones, or even just don't get the opinion of the opposition. So, where you get the news, or the most of the people are getting the news from, is from local or regional news channels. So rather one opinion, or more an opinion what fits them. So it's one opinion to appraise a conflict-related event. And so the problem is wrong appraisal of the situation could cause emotions. That means it could lead to an aggressive attitude about the outgroup and lead to another conflict. To avoid that, we want to build a map where you get information not just on topics or on news channels. So we want to give the information from countries. So that means if you select a country that is like a rough mock-up of the idea, so it's just a visualization. But if you select a country, you get the hot topics, what the countries are talking about. And if you hover over in one of the topics, you get the geographical background to better get to know where the cause happened. That means, like, I have the example is like Boko Haram. If something happens, it's more in Africa, but some people think it's Islamic, so it's more in the Arabic nation. But so it's like in you can learn from it where it's from. But if you want to compare the situation, or if you click on it, you get the news from this topic from this country. But if you want to compare and get the information or the opinion of the opposition, you can choose another or select another country to compare these news. That means sometimes, as I said, you just get the local news or the local channels or just one side of the coin. But a conflict could be avoided if you just know what the other things, or what is the opinion of the other of the opposition. So at first, to build this, we can use every data with the regional source and geographic source and a regional background. So we have this back and forth. We know where it happened and who was talking about, so which country was talking about. And we can integrate every news who has an API or in the information with these informations. So at the beginning, we will choose the channels by our own, but we want to give the possibility to the crowd to input the channels, that we are not like the censors, so everybody can choose the media channels and which would be crawled or which can give the information of the news. Our project could be related to political lessons, for example, or to school lessons, or for building opinions, or discussing to understand another opinion. So to summarize, we want to build a platform where you get bundled informations from different news sources to understand the other opinion and to reflect your opinion, to avoid to avoid the conflicts. Thanks.
Could you give us an idea about how you would like to implement this? So is this implement on the basis of Twitter or Facebook or other kind of news? That would be interesting.
Yeah. At the beginning, we want to focus on Twitter because they give the related sources we need. So we get the local. You have a lot of information. You get a lot of information from the Twitter channels. But later on, we want to expand it, and we want to fill in more channels, not just the social media systems. But social media is really important because there are people talking as well, and not just the media or the news channels. And the people are sometimes more important to spread out the word, and Twitter is a big platform where the people are, what the people are using to spread the word. Yeah.
Can you give us an idea? You talked about opinions, yet what I see here is more or less geographical information. Can you give us some insight into what you plan here? Because